I'll be 102. I never thought about age anyway. I was too busy living in the time I was living to worry about the future or the past. You live a long life means you're doing the right thing. You're eating the right thing, thinking the right thing, acting the right thing, that you're doing right and not doing wrong.
Meet Deborah Szekely, affectionately dubbed the Godmother of Wellness by the Huffington Post. Born in 1922, Deborah celebrated her 102nd birthday in May. Her journey began in 1940 with the founding of Rancho La Puerta in Mexico, which became one of North America's first wellness resorts. In 1958, she expanded her vision by creating Golden Door Spa in California, establishing both as health sanctuaries. Still remarkably active, Deborah works 3 days a week and, at 100 years old, published the book 100 Lessons from a Grasshopper.
100 Lessons from a Grasshopper.
Few can match the credentials of a thriving centenarian in running a wellness resort. So, what's her secret to longevity? How does Deborah maintain such an active lifestyle even past 100 years? Let's begin with her morning routine.
You wake with the birds, you wake with the sun, there's an energy, it's on the up. You don't get up out of bed. And I do some deep breathing and some deep thinking about the day ahead and what I want to accomplish. I always plan more than I can accomplish, but I always get up and do.
The morning to me is a bit sacred. It sets the day, but it also, nature sets the day. As the sun rises, the sap in the plants rise, there's a gentle energy, and to become aware of that energy and the fact that it's a new day. First thing you do when you're not even awake is you wiggle. You move your body and say, "Morning, how are you?" First thing is to become aware. I breathe deeply 3, 4, 5 times, right from the pit of the stomach all the way up. And take that moment to feel blessed. Sometimes it's out loud. I'd like you to try it. And say, "Good morning." You're sending out to the ether. It's a good morning. It's a new day. New opportunities, challenges, headaches. But it's a new day. Grasping that newness that comes with each day. Energy that to me is only at that time.
If you're curious about what time she goes to sleep, Deborah surprisingly goes to bed late, at 11 p.m.
11 o'clock at night.
Deborah sleeps between 6 and 7 hours a night and follows an exercise routine that mirrors her commitment to health and fitness. At the retreat she founded, guests follow a regimen focused on healthy eating, spa treatments, meditation, and a variety of physical activities, like Pilates and hiking. To Deborah, life is movement, and she remains active, taking on roles in the resort as head chef, manager, and activities director, while also tending to the farm to ensure fresh produce. At 85, she was still practicing Pilates and swimming regularly. Today, at 102, Deborah takes daily walks with her dog, Charlie.
In the old days, I did Pilates. I went to the gym, and then later on, in later years, the gym teacher came to me because his gym closed and he continued coming to the house. But I don't have as good a balance, so now it's walking. But I literally see that I walk an hour a day. I'm not as fast, and I don't, I can't count my footsteps as being really getting any measurement, but I spend an hour walking from my home to a park, through the park, back over the park, and back to my home, and that is just a mile.
What did Deborah eat growing up? Her family became vegetarian because her mother was influenced by the family dentist.
His name was Dr. Philip Welch, and he said to her, "I really think you should be a vegetarian," and she admired him. And so for many, many years, we're strict vegetarians. My mother was vice president of the New York Vegetarian Society.
Then came the Great Depression, where only bananas were readily available in Brooklyn.
And the only thing available in Brooklyn was bananas, which came from Cuba. There was nothing else fresh.
Then the family moved to Tahiti, and she eventually became a pescatarian, someone who eats vegetables and fish. Most pescatarians also consume eggs and dairy.
We started adding fish to our diet. And so I am a pescatarian. And it was a name that didn't exist at that time, but now is lots and lots of people, and lots of young people.
Deborah's pescatarian diet inspires her resort's menu, offering fresh, varied meals for guests. Initially, the ranch's menu was entirely vegetarian, and today it includes fresh pescatarian options with organic ingredients.
The culture and money was poisoning our people and our land.
So, what she chose was to use freshly picked fruits and vegetables from her organic farm.
the food is not the same as when it's freshly picked, bursting with vitamins and minerals.
Now, let's take a look at what she eats throughout the day, starting with breakfast.
Very simple. I eat in the morning, I have yogurt, some whole grain cereal, and bananas. And I have the same breakfast every day. And it's never boring. And it's just some sliced bananas on top of some whole grain and some raisins. Make it sweet.
Breakfast is a cup of coffee, black coffee, and a slice of bread. And once in a while, I will have one egg. You know, when I have a particularly busy day or for something, or I didn't have much dinner, I'll have an egg.
And for lunch?
Lunch is salad, always salad, and it has either nuts or cottage cheese for protein.
I don't look for excitement in food.
Yeah.
I look for nourishment and what does well.
And dinner?
And dinner is my main meal. It's I relax at the end of the day, and so it thing. And there's so many wonderful vegetarian recipes.
Dinners are different ones that the chef at the ranch, but basically they're all healthy. I do never eat meat. I've never eaten meat, and everything. It's a diet for the long run because I knew a long time ago that I probably would have a long life, and so I ate accordingly.
And dessert?
At dinner, I always have a dessert.
Her dessert portions are small. Keep this in mind. Enjoy a treat, but in small, sensible portions.
I am a small person who eats small portions. I really believe that it's doing what is right, eating what is right, thinking what is right. It's all those things that you know you should be doing and could be doing if you decide you want to live a long life.
If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so you won't miss anything. And let us know in the comments who you'd like to see featured in our next videos. See you next time.